Everybody, and welcome back to Manifestation Budgets. I hope you're all doing really well. Today is going to be my cash stuffing for October week 2. We're going to be closing out the previous week, cash stuffing for the next week. We are starting to develop into our new budget. So my original plan was to do a big cash stuffing, but actually it's probably going to work better if I just spread that money over the first couple of weeks. It just makes more sense in terms of focusing on our goals and what we need to achieve and stuff like that. So left over from last week, we've just got £10 in my spending. Everything else is empty, which is fine, so we'll stuff those in a second. So I'm going to put this £10 into our challenge binder. In the last couple of weeks I've just kind of added it to the main cash stuffing, but I know what I'm doing and what's going where this week, so I don't want to throw myself off. So we're going to put this straight into the challenge binder. I'm going to jump over to the Moon and Back from Little Moon Budgets. I'm going to pop £5 in there, so let me get my blue. So we'll colour this little 5 in here. I've not done challenges in this binder for a little while because I've been focusing on Christmas. If you watch my last video, you will see that I kind of went rogue with my Christmas binder and I ended up completing it, which was not the plan. But yeah, it means that Christmas is now fully funded, which is amazing. And it just means I can get back to focusing on savings challenges, sinking funds, and just getting ourselves in a really good position for 2025. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll know that I am selling stuff on Vinted, and my plan is that I will save that money and I will cash stuff that as a lump sum at the end of the year. Somebody did just message me on Instagram actually and say it's not a good idea to leave the money in Vinted because some people are getting blocked for no reason and they can't access the money. So I'm going to withdraw that into a savings pot in Monzo and just keep it in there and build it up until yeah, that we're ready to cash stuff it. So there's now £20 saved in that challenge. If you've not seen my video where I open the mini advent from Little Moon Budgets, pop over and have a little look at that. It's a really cute box. And then the next 5 is gonna go, so we've got this one. These are all £2. These are all £1. I'm not sure what this is, so we'll do that later in the video. So I think we'll start Pumpkin Love. This is also from Little Moon Budgets, and this was the little challenge that you get as a mystery each month, and it's really, really cute. I missed October's. You may have seen that on some people's videos now by the time you're watching this, but yeah, I missed that one and it's probably my favourite one so far, but never mind. So we're going to start with Pumpkin Love today. What are we going to use? I might go for a blue for this just so it stands out. So each pumpkin, should we make each pumpkin a £5? Yeah, and make each heart a £1 maybe? Yeah, let's just do it a little bit different than we would normally do it. So we can either cross it off or we can play it as a game. I think I'm just going to cross it off because then I'm always in control of what's going in. So we'll start off with the first little pumpkin, cross that off and put £5 in. So yeah, if we've got change and stuff, it means I can cross off the little ones that are £1. But for now, that £5 is going to go in there. So we'll come back to the challenge binder shortly. We're just going to give the cash account for this week. So we'll do a bit of fun. So we've got 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So 140. So like I say, my new budget probably won't allow that much each week, but like I say, because I'm looking at spreading the little bit of extra money that we had across the weeks, it's going to work out a lot better. So oh, this one keeps getting stuck, so we'll come to that in a moment. We just need to do our weekly envelopes first. So we'll start off with Food and Fun. Food and Fun is going to continue to get its £40 as long as I can make it that amount. Ooh, because it's just worked for us, and I really don't want to reduce it if I can avoid it. But obviously if we're not spending it, it can roll over and go into savings challenges, so it's all good. My boys are going to get £5 each every week if we can manage it, so that's going to continue in that way. which is great. And then my spending is going to still get 20 for now. It might change in the next month. Obviously, we've got a little bit more to play with in the first couple of weeks. So we always play It's a Phase. Oh, it's just a phase from Eva the Rocking Witch. And we round this up to see how much we're going to save. I've just realised my kids have lost my little coloured dice. I don't know where it's gone. I'll have to go on the hunt for that in a little while. So, I don't think it was that blue I was using for this. It was this one. So we're going to give it a roll and see what we're saving out of our spending. So it's 9. So it'll be £10 today. So we'll do a 9 here and a 1. Probably going to have to be creative, like I said last week, because we are running out of ones to kind of round it up, and we've got loads more 9s, so we'll have to be creative with it. So that is that one. So that means it's £10 going in the challenge. So let's see how much we've saved in here so far. So in that challenge we've now got 20, 40, 50, 65, which is great so far. Quite happy with that. And then it means that we've got £10 going in my spending this week, which is great. Obviously, this week on Friday we actually break up for half term. Our half term is quite early in comparison to a lot of other places, so we are going to start from this weekend having access to our autumn money, which is I think £160 we saved. So we're going to start being able to use that money as well, so we may well have some from that to roll over at the end of half term, and possibly some of this as well, but we will see. We'll see how we're getting on partway through the week and we can reassess. Okay, so just quickly we'll just move that out of the way, come back over to Scratch Santa's sack, and we owe this £12. So I need to cross these off, because otherwise we're going to get confused. So we need £12 going in. So we'll do 10, 11, 12 in there, and then we will scratch off and see what we're going to save next time. Let's cross that 12 off. This is from Little Min Budgets. She kindly gifted this to me. So we'll just give the dice a roll. We'll start from the beginning and see where we go. So we're rolling a 5 this week. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry if I'm shaking you. Oh, it's only a 1. Oh, that's good. Nice and low. I can hear someone chatting. Sounds like they're in my garden, but they must be next door. So nice and low amount for next week. I could technically put that in this week, but I want this challenge to go right through up until closer to Christmas, at least getting into December. So yeah, we don't want to rush that one. So that is that. Now we need to go on to our sinking funds and then back to challenges. So we're going to start off with short term, because we're only putting money in here today, but I am going to go through my other binder as well, just to kind of talk you through where I'm at with things. Apologies, my little one's got a cough and he's asleep behind me, bless him. So gifts have still got £50 in. Now I did give money to my godchildren, but we had money left in the birthday savings and my kids had enough presents, so I just used the money from there for that. So we've still got £50 in Monzo for gifts. Beauty is going to be getting 10, because we're going to start saving up for our next hair appointment, which is I think in November. Clothing still got 100 in. Home has still got 50 in. Eating out has got 50 in now. Car's still got 200. Family fun is going to get 10. So obviously we've got our half term money, but we're starting to save for another trip, maybe a weekend or something like that. So that's going to get a 10 today. So there's now £50 in family fun, and this is from the Queen Bee Makes. So yeah, the kids are having a birthday party, and there was a bit of a mix-up with the scheduling for it, so they've actually given us some free cinema tickets as a compensation. So we've actually got 5 free tickets for Cineworld, and I've still got my free tickets for I think, did I use one or have I not used them at all? I've still got my free tickets that I get with my bank, so actually we've got quite a lot of cinema trips we can go on that's not really going to cost us anything, so that's actually really good. Pole is going to get 10. We're starting to save towards our next lot of classes. So we've got 30 in there now. I think that's enough for November's because I think there's only 3 weeks I can go to in November. So I should be able to pay that on Sunday at my next class. And then I need to also pay for December's sessions. And again, I need to look at actually what I've got in terms of what days I can actually do, because obviously there's events and stuff that get in the way of this time of year. And I'm going to a special party that our pole club runs at Christmas, so that'll be really fun. So I need a new outfit for that, so I might use one of my savings challenges for that. Dentist is still fully funded. Opticians was fully funded, but I have purchased my new glasses. I need to go and pick them up, so we can take that placeholder out for now. Need to go and pick them up in a week or two, and I've actually gone stronger on my prescription, so yeah, I have been struggling to see. So we need to start building that one back up soon. Yeah, just wanted to pop in too long term just to go through what I've done in here. So I rounded up rent savings to 200 because it was really annoying me every time I tried to count it up. So yeah, that is now at 200. School's still got 50. Autumn, like I say, is fully funded, but we're going to spend that next week. Anniversary has got £100 in, but we're going to spend that on Saturday because that's our anniversary. And then we've not started Easter yet, and our emergency fund is still at £1,000. We're not going to start birthdays yet, but we will do probably next week. So that leaves us 5, 10, 15, 20, 3 for challenges. So yeah, not as much as usual, but that's absolutely fine. We don't mind. We're going to get used to the lower income budget, and yeah, I'm not fazed by it. So we've got quite a few challenges. We're going to go for the scratch on this one first. In my last video, you will have seen that I had loads of change in that envelope. I've actually popped them in here now because it was weighing down the envelope massively. So we'll roll this Christmas dice because it only goes up to 4, and it can tell us which one we're going to scratch off. Number 2. So this was from the Chick Flick box. Can't get this out. From Eva at the Rocking Witch. And we're going to save £5, which is perfect. These are lovely, these scratch offs, because they're actually really thick, but they're just harder to scratch without shaking the whole table. So yeah, I'm just going to keep, we've got loads of challenges from this box, so every time I finish one I'll just replace it with another one, and we'll slowly work through them all. So we can get the black pen and we can cross that 5 straight off. Pop that in. So I think there's 15 in coins in there, so 25 we've saved in there, and it saves 40 in total. It's a nice low number, which is fine. Should we start the sweet pea challenge today? Let's get it started. So each pea is £1 and each podded pea is £20. So let's get a green. Okay, so how many should we do? Should we pop this £3 in? Yeah, let's do that. So I'm just going to speed this up. Okay, that was harder than I thought. I was trying not to go out the lines. But yeah, this is from Grounded Budgets. I'm not sure what I'm using this for yet. So we're going to pop that in there. So that's the first £3 going in. Hi guys, sorry about that. I had to go and deal with a little one who woke up, so I've just put him in his high chair. He's just going to watch a little bit of Cocomelon because he's obsessed at the minute. And then yeah, I'll go and deal with him in a second. So where were we? We put £5 in there. We've put a little bit in sweet pea, put £3 in. Put 15. I'm just thinking in terms of this. Actually, I do have that £1 from last time, so I might add it to that, and then it means I can put £6. We can colour in 3. Yeah. So I'll steal this £1 and we'll pop £6 in, and then we'll colour in 3 of these crystals. Now, what colour are we going to go for? I need a light colour. I might might try this light blue. I don't know how well it'll show up on camera. Oh, that's pretty. This is from Budget Gals, this one. Bought it ages ago, and I did start it, but I set them all as £5, which I think saves 125 in total, and I did it kind of when I had a smaller budget, and I just wasn't getting through it, so I stopped the challenge, but I've wanted to do it ever since. So I've set it at £2 each, which means it saves 50 in total, which I think is much more achievable. Oh, that looks nice. Yeah, I'll stick with that light blue. So yeah, normally we would put this into Christmas, but Christmas is now fully funded, so we've got a little bit in there. We've got £6 in Manifest That Money, we've got £3 in Sweet Pea, we've got, I think, did we say 25 in here? We started Pumpkin Love at the beginning. Should we put another £5 in there? Yeah, go on then. Put another £5 in Pumpkin Love. We used the blue, didn't we? Give myself too many to do. Yeah, we'll do another pumpkin, which is a £5. So there's now £10 in there. Like I was saying earlier, I might have a little think about which challenge is for what sinking fund maybe, and do it that way, or just do them one by one, and then when we've completed a couple of different challenges, do a reallocation. Not quite sure, but I'll have a think about it. I'm going to put the last £5 in this one because we used the other one really for our spending money, so I'm not going to do that one right now. So we'll pop another £5 in there, and getting all the pens out now. So now we need the bigger ones, so we might condense this actually, because we could do a 10 and a 15. I'll have a think anyway, we'll see how we're getting on. Right, so that is that. So how much have we got in this one now? Let me just check. So we've got 10, 25 in there, and it saves 90 in total. So yeah, in this binder I'm trying to set the challenges as low amounts if I can. I don't really want to be setting myself up to fail by having challenges that are taking me forever to complete. So realistically, so how much is it going to say? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 48. So we can round that up to 50, can't we? Or just reallocate 48, whatever works well. So yeah, we're always going to have 6 challenges in here. Like I say, we'll probably always have a Little Min Budgets one, always have an Eva the Rocking Witch one, and then we'll just randomly select other challenges that we want to complete. Every time I complete one of these now, I'm most likely going to change it to a Christmas challenge, just because we are getting closer and closer to Christmas and I want to use a couple of my challenges. So yeah, every time I've completed one of these, I've not really got many autumn ones, you see, otherwise these would have been autumn themed, but they're just general themed at the minute. We'll replace each one with Christmas, and then when we get out of, I'd say probably the beginning of November, we'll swap our binders over. So we'll swap it for the blue and go back to like Christmassy themed. So yeah, that is it. Thank you so much for joining me for another video. We have stuffed our, oh, can't even speak now, stuffed our weekly envelopes. We've caught up with Scratch Santa's sack. We've put a little bit of money into the sinking funds that really need it, and we have put a little bit into challenges. Like I say, Christmas is fully funded, so our focus at the moment is just general challenges. I do need to crack on with birthdays because hubby's birthday is in January, so we need to start saving for him very soon. But apart from that, we're kind of up to date really. So thank you so much for joining me for another video. Apologies yet again because I wing it every single time and just make it up as I go along. I hope you guys don't mind. I will probably look at doing a goals video, and I will also look at doing a video to kind of look at my budget now that it's changed. But in all honesty, I need to really sit down again with the figures and just make sure that it's right before I sit down and do a video like that, because I just want to make sure that it's accurate. But yeah, thank you so much. Please give me a like if you've not done so already. I'd love it if you could subscribe, and I'll catch you all in my next cash stuffing, guys. Take care. Bye.